my sweet people, it's Lee and welcome back to my channel. After thinking about it for a little while, and by a little while I mean 5 minutes, I decided I wanted to talk about this rookie group called Purple Kiss. Now, what's so special about them? That's exactly what we're about to discuss today. This is not meant to be a guide about the group itself, but I'll link some really useful videos in the description in case you really want to get into these girls. So, are you ready for this long ass video about Purple Kiss? Because I'm definitely not.
Baby, Purple Kiss.
Purple Kiss is a 7-member girl group under RPW Entertainment. They are the second female group of this company and were known as 365 Practice because of their YouTube channel with the same name, where they post all kind of vocal and dance covers to showcase each member's talents and abilities. The members are, and I apologize for the rough pronunciation, Jin, Guan, Doshi, Ide, Yuki, Shane, and Swan. As I already mentioned, the girls have a YouTube channel since 2018. After a lot of changes, the group got their current name and members, finally posting the teasers for each girl in the same channel during 2020. And this has to be my favorite part, as I understand the idea of having individual songs preview their actual debut felt like little heaven, and it was beyond ready, or that's what I thought.
Can't stop
Ide was the first member to release a song, with the quote, "I rise stronger when I have faith in myself," and a dark music video. Can't Stop Dreaming is a tense and powerful song that impressively matches perfectly with her soft voice, and that I can't help but compare having the best intentions possible with two BTS solo songs, Boy Meets Evil by J-Hope and Lie by Jimin. Both of these tracks are one of my favorites ever, so I guess you can imagine how much I love Ide's teaser song. I really need a full version of this song before I go insane. Swan shows up to the world with a gender that crashes completely with the previous teaser. Interpreting a much more dramatic and soulful song, Swan shows her vocals in a way only she could do it. Feel and Feel was the track that felt the shortest for me, and the way RPW let everyone expecting for more and more is a phenomenal move, to be honest. Swan was the only member that I actually knew before making this video because of her guided versions of bops like Snapping by Seonha and Windflower by Mamamoo. This girl has so much potential that I'm unable to express it with words.
Who cares? 누가 뭐라 해도 Who cares?
Yuki in this music video holds the biggest main dancer vibes I've seen. While watching for the first time, I thought that was their position in this group. I love the choreo we're able to see here. Yuki is the main character and she knows it. I found this track a little repetitive after my first listen, but I've been singing Who Cares to myself since that day, so I can't complain about this dynamic. It works beyond perfectly. I appreciate and admire a lot all her participation in her rap verses for the pre-debut and debut tracks, plus her rapping ability and presence is fantastic. Somehow, I always expect main vocalists to have a ballad or a similar genre when it comes to their solo songs, but I love the choices for New Iconic. The very beginning with a more soulful voice works really good together with the old school and musical vibes of the song and aesthetics of the music video. I can't lie, this ain't my favorite song, but Guan alongside her charisma makes every second of it enjoyable. I love how all the members have that ability of looking like they've been idols for years, but I also can clearly see why she has that center material.
Feel like a star, shining, shining like a star, shining.
Now, there's something about this song that I really love. It's probably my favorite so far. Just like it has been done before, the chorus is catchy and simple, a formula that we already know works very well. The concept changes with every girl, and this is some really interesting one. I don't usually expect rookie idols to be dancing surrounded by expensive cars, but I love to see it. However, what really captivated me in this music video is Shane's voice. It's very much my style and definitely one of my favorites among all the members. She's the real star.
Can you feel this love? 느껴져 나의
Jian is the member with the lightest vocal color and texture, and in my opinion, the song, the little choreo we see, and the concept do her skills a lot of justice. This is a much more romantic song and reminds me a lot of the theme that will play in a movie when the main character decides to live for herself and her dreams only. I don't know if that's just me, let me know. Jian definitely gives me some Paris, film, and fashion vibes, and I can totally see her being a K-drama actress in the future.
I can't hear you cause I'm going crazy right now.
With the quote, "My existence is a revolution," Doshi shows with a bold, badass concept that fits her perfectly, or at least her persona on stage. Let me tell you, the look in her eyes is extremely captivating and unique. The song itself is as good as the rest. However, after watching many clips, I don't think this does justice to her. Doshi is such an amazing dancer that I unconsciously expected to see a lot of that. Regardless, this was amazing.
My heart skip a beat. My heart skip a beat. Swimming with the wild.
On November 26th of 2020, the first song of Purple Kiss as a group, or almost because Swan did not participate in the single, along the performance video showed the path that the group was going for, a dark, mystery, rock-based concept. This was definitely the song that made a lot of people compare them with other groups such as Dreamcatcher, a well-known group for their unique dark and rock concept, and Idol, the gem of Cube Entertainment that can pull off any concept, especially the dark one. But before going off with my opinion about that, I feel like I need to talk about the track itself a little. Even though this isn't my favorite song from them, I can close my eyes and pretend like this isn't a really outstanding pre-debut song, completely choreographed by what we can name the dance line and rap verse wrote by Yuki, a Japanese member who still struggles with her second language. I can only mention how impressive and admiring this is for a group that back then haven't even debuted.
이번 안무를 저랑 트윈이랑 이래랑 짰거든요. 자랑 좀 해볼게요. 저희가 처음에 이거 짤 때 액션 영화 같은 느낌을 진짜 한번 내보고 싶어서 짜고 또 짜고 계속 수정을 반복해서 결국 오늘 이 안무가 나온 거라서 뭔가 감동적이에요. 왜냐하면 너무 고생해서 짰기 때문에 저희 셋이서 카메라 워킹도 막 생각해보고 그랬거든요. 거기다가 처음으로 보여드리는 곡이잖아요. 선공개곡. 그래서 진짜 뭔가 뜻깊은 것 같아요.
Now, since I'm here giving my honest opinion, I guess it's my duty to talk about all the comparing thing going on. I honestly have mixed thoughts here. Of course, we've seen a lot of rocking K-pop before, but it usually happens with one or two comebacks because we know that's not Koreans' favorite genre. But Dreamcatcher had tried for all these years to stick to it and make it get good reputation, so I can see where the comparisons come from. However, they are Purple Kiss, not Dreamcatcher, not Mamamoo, not Idol. Even if 10 groups share the same concept, the music can be so different from each other because music diversity doesn't come in the form of genre only. First of all, we need to understand that music genres refer to styles of music. Rock, for example, is a very broad term that has many types of music in it. It doesn't have one specific sound. Punk, indie, metal, glam fall under the top level genre of rock, but each stands as an individual subgenre. So, in conclusion, if you say that My Heart Skip a Beat is a copy and paste of Dreamcatcher's music, honey, you are literally lying to yourself.
Can we talk again? Can we try again? 예전처럼 돌아가도 웃을
Sung by Swan, Guan, Shane, and Yuki, Can We Talk Again is a melodramatic R&B slow track that follows RBW's dynamic of flexing the abilities of their main and lead vocalists, just like they did in the past with pre-debut Mamamoo and their Don't Be Happy collaboration. This release took me to second generation K-pop, and I'm not even slightly mad about it. In fact, after hearing this just once, I already knew it would be one of my favorite songs of the group. I don't think I need to refer that much to the vocals. You can clearly see the potential, the power, and the emotion put into each of the song phrases, and that says a lot more than I can speak myself. However, I do want to highlight the acting in this music video. Even though all the members did a fantastic job, Guwon stole the show for me. I saw pain, I saw anger, and revenge in her eyes every single time she was on screen. And for someone who isn't an actress, and even for those who are, that's impressive.
Baby, purple kiss on the detail.
The moment we all waited for, or I better say you all waited for because I'm always late to the party, is finally here. Purple Kiss debuted with Ponzoña, a Spanish word that translated to English is poison or venom. I personally like the second word a lot more because of its meaning and how it works better with the symbolism we see in the music video. While poison is a substance that is capable of causing the death of a person, venom is a poisonous substance secreted by animals such as snakes or spiders that are typically injected into aggressors to kill them. And we can see several of these animals and references to give context throughout both the video and the lyrics of the song itself. I know everyone mentions this fact, but it is completely necessary for the sake of this video, and that is that both Swan and Guwon composed this title track for one of their trainees evaluations with zero expectation that in the future it will turn into their debut song. Talent is just one way to point this out. It is beyond impressive, not only considering the quality of the track itself, but also the writing styles of the lyrics. Purple Kiss on Bloody Top is a phrase no one would ever think of, but it's so good, so catchy and powerful. Ponzoña is an in-your-face song, mature, dark, but somehow not aggressive at all, and it is easily one of my favorites debut ever, alongside Into the New World, Replay, Chase Me, and so on. If I had to highlight some specific parts, it would obviously be Juki's rap verses and the dance break, which version, by the way, I wish we had on the album as well. Moving on to their debut album, Into Violet, I think is fantastic. Solid and cohesive, no song feels out of place at all. And maintaining the dynamics imposed throughout this video, all the members participating in all the songs included. But I'm going to let Yuki herself talk about this instead.
첫 번째 트랙인 인트로를 제외한 모든 곡에 저희가 참여를 했는데요. 타이틀곡은 물론이고 저희 멤버들이 다 같이 작사 작곡한 마침표라는 곡도 있습니다. 네, 여기서 그리고 여기서 조금 자랑해도 되나요?
오, 그럼요. 네.
주세요. 인트로곡 딱 한 곡만 빼고
네.
저 모든 곡의 랩 부분을 제가 만들어봤습니다.
Rather than giving my opinions about each track, because I don't have anything else to say besides fantastic, amazing, I want to rank them so you can see the B-sides that I like the most right now.
I am running for the crown. I keep breathing when you drown. My heart skip a bit. My heart skip a bit. 숨이 멎어 와. We took a game well. Can we try again? You better know. 벗어날 수 없어. La la la, 소리쳐. La 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 la, louder. I wanna hold. You say goodbye to me. 마주 보고 싶어서. I just came to say hello. 다시 느껴 너의 생각을 애틋하게 나의 마음을 떨어지지 않게 그렇게.
As an overall opinion, because I've been working on this script for a couple of weeks and I had the opportunity to check a lot of videos, information, and let all their songs age for me, I can tell Purple Kiss will be a revolutionary group in the industry, sharing this fourth generation with huge, already game-changing artists like ITZY, Everglow, and Idol, just to name a few. I really love the path that newest girl groups are taking. I can notice a reminiscence to the second generation, and I hope it continues like that. If there is something that K-pop fans constantly claim is how much they love that generation and how much they miss it. Well, there are many female groups taking those ideas, updating them, and adapting them for the new public, one of those being Purple Kiss. So far, their entire discography is starting with the individual songs, continuing with the pre-debut tracks, and their first ever album is one of my favorite music projects I've seen in a while. And besides some exceptions, most of it has aged like wine. Today, I enjoyed the songs a lot more than I did the first time I checked everything out, and it's clear as water the talent present in each member and the quality in everything they put out to the world. I truly recommend any of you to take your time to check this group. I can assure you that you will enjoy every moment and it will be worth it. It was a pleasure to share my thoughts with every single one of you. Please let me know what you think about these girls in the comments down below, and we'll meet in the next video. It's that Purple Kiss.